My fiancé texted me. Wedding's still happening, but I'm bringing my ex as my plus one. Just as a friend. I answered back. Sure, no problem. Then I jumped into our family wedding group chat and typed. Wedding's cancelled. I've eloped with her cousin, the one who's always had my back. The group chat blew up once the photos went out. I'm Kyle 30. This all started at work when Cassandra, 28, sent me that text. Our wedding was 3 weeks away. Everything was booked, paid, and 150 guests were set to come. Her message read, Hey babe, I need to tell you something. Remember how we said we could each bring a plus one for friends who didn't get invites? Well, Ezra reached out. He lost his job, and his dad's really sick. I want him to come as my plus one, just as a friend. He needs support right now. Ezra, her ex. For years together. The same guy she swore was ancient history, basically like a brother to her now. I stared at my phone for a good minute before typing back. No problem. She immediately called. I let it ring out. Then a text popped up. Really? You're okay with this? Me, yep. Your wedding. Your choice. Her. Our wedding, babe. Thank you for understanding. This is why I love you. I set my phone down and opened our wedding planning group chat. 58 people in it. Both families. Wedding party. Everyone. I typed. Hey everyone, quick update. Wedding's off. We'll explain later. If you've already bought tickets, I'll reimburse you. Sorry for the inconvenience. Turned off my phone. Went back to work. Update 1. At 5 p.m., I powered my phone back on. 312 missed calls. 89 text threads. My phone literally crashed twice just trying to load it all. The group chat was chaos. Some highlights. Cassandra. Kyle, what the hell? My buddy Kyle. This isn't funny. Her mom Patricia. Kyle, sweetie, what's going on? Is this a joke? Her dad Robert. Son, whatever's going on, we can fix this. My best man Diego. Bro, what happened? Her maid of honor Tiffany. Kyle, you're overreacting. Whatever Cass did, this is too much. But then Cassandra's cousin Luna, 26, met me privately. Finally. Good for you. She's been texting Ezra for months. I tried to warn you but didn't know how. If you need anything, I'm here. Luna and I had always been cool. She's the black sheep of that family. A tattoo artist, blunt, calls people out. She dropped a few hints before about Cassandra being exhausting, but I brushed it off as family drama. I replied. Thanks. Want to grab coffee tomorrow and fill me in? Her. Absolutely. And Kyle, check her iPad. The messages sync. I drove home. Cassandra's car wasn't there. Perfect. Her iPad was on the coffee table. Password was her birthday classic. 8 months of messages with Ezra. Not flat out sexual, but way past just friends. Stuff like, I miss us. Remember when we? Kyle doesn't get me like you did. My name's Kyle, by the way. Funny thing? She was texting Ezra about some other guy, Jordan, while engaged to me. Apparently, Jordan was a work friend she was also stringing along. The most recent texts? About the wedding. Ezra. Can't believe he actually said yes to me coming. Cassandra. I know, right? He's so trusting. Honestly kind of pathetic. You sure you don't want me to back out? Ezra. You sure you want to marry him? Cassandra. The wedding's already paid for. My parents would kill me. Besides, he's stable, good job, nice place. After a year or two, we'll figure out us. I screenshotted everything. Emailed it to myself. Backed it up in 3 different clouds. Then I packed a bag, left, and went to Diego's place. Told him everything. He handed me a whiskey and said, Bro, you handled that better than I would have. I'd have burned it all down. Me. Oh, I'm not finished yet. Update 2. Met Luna for coffee. She came armed with receipts. Turns out this wasn't Cassandra's first time pulling this stunt. Back in college, she got engaged, kept her ex in the background, then ditched the fiancé last minute to chase the ex. The ex didn't want her, so she played the victim. Why didn't anyone tell me? I asked. Luna. Would you have believed us? You were in love. Plus, Patricia threatens anyone who talks bad about her precious daughter. I'm already the family screw-up, so I didn't care. She also said Cassandra had been laying the groundwork by telling people I was controlling and jealous, so when I finally reacted, she could blame me. She's setting you up to be the bad guy, Luna warned me. Let her try. We talked for 3 hours. Luna was hilarious, sharp, and had been defending me behind the scenes the whole time. She even showed me texts where she shut down Cassandra's nonsense when the family gossiped. Later that day, Cassandra's mom finally called. Patricia. Kyle's sweetheart, Cassie explained everything. This Ezra thing is just a misunderstanding. You're really going to throw away 3 years over jealousy? Me? Patricia, I have the messages. She's been emotionally cheating for 8 months and planned to use me as her safety net. Patricia. All couples go through hard times. She's devastated. Been crying for days. Me? Good. She went quiet. Then, the wedding's in 3 weeks. Do you know how embarrassing this is for us? We've spent $30,000. Me. I already offered to reimburse people. Patricia. That's not the point. I hung up. Minutes later, Luna texted me. Heads up. They're having a family meeting tonight. Planning an intervention for you. Me. Thanks for the warning. Want to do something fun instead? Tattoo convention downtown. Her. Pick me up at 7. Update 3. So we went. Had a blast. She introduced me to her world of artists, and we ended up getting tiny matching paper airplane tattoos. Spontaneous, sure, but it felt good. We talked for hours. No games, no drama, just real conversation. She shared her dream of opening her own studio. I admitted I'd been playing the role of perfect fiancée for so long, I forgot who I really was. She said, "You need to do something wild. Something the old Kyle would never do." Me, like what? Her. Quit your job. Travel. Elope with someone random. We laughed, but the thought stuck. Meanwhile, Cassandra was going nuclear. She showed up at my job. Security had to escort her out. She told people I was having a breakdown, and that she was trying to save me. She blasted my socials with posts calling me abusive and controlling. Even posted couple photos with captions like, "I gave you everything and he threw it away over jealousy." Then she made her big mistake. She posted in the wedding group chat. For those asking, Kyle's jealousy and control issues finally came out. He canceled the wedding because I wanted to help a friend. Sorry you're all affected by his instability. Ezra's been supportive through this. That's when I dropped the screenshots. Every last one. 8 months of messages. Her calling me pathetic. Her plan to use me. All of it. The chat went dead silent. For 3 minutes. Then. My mom. "Oh honey, I'm so sorry. Diego. Cass, this is messed up." Her maid of honor, Tiffany. "Girl, this ain't it." And the best comment? Luna. She posted. "Shocking. Truly shocking. Who could have guessed?" Oh wait. Everyone who knows Cassandra's history. Remember Tyler from college, Cass? Same playbook. Cassandra left the group chat. Right after, Patricia messaged me directly. "You embarrassed our whole family. This should have been kept private." I replied, "Your daughter embarrassed herself. I just showed the proof." Not long after, Luna reached out. "Want to get away for a while? I know a great spot in the mountains." Update 4. Luna and I headed to the mountains, strictly as friends. Honestly, both of us needed to breathe and clear our heads. But during that trip, something shifted. We sat around talking for hours, about life, goals, fears, and the complete disaster that was my almost wedding. That's when she admitted something. She'd liked me since the day I started dating Cassandra but never acted on it, because in her words, "You don't cross family like that." Still, she said watching Cassandra walk all over me for 3 years had been eating her alive. "You've deserved better from the start," she told me. "You just didn't see it." Later, we were sitting by a lake at sunset, and without thinking, I kissed her. Maybe reckless. Definitely complicated. But it felt more genuine than anything I'd ever had with Cassandra. "This is insane," Luna whispered. "My family's going to lose their minds." "Yeah," I said. "Want to make it worse?" She raised an eyebrow. What do you mean? She smiled. There's a courthouse about 20 minutes from here. I stared at her. You're joking. Why not? We've known each other 3 years. You're single. I'm single. We actually care about each other. And just imagine Cassandra's face. That's a terrible reason to get married. Okay, how about this? She leaned closer. I've watched you for 3 years. You're kind, funny, loyal, and way too patient with nonsense. I fell for you the day you helped my grandma move apartments. You didn't even wait to be asked. You just showed up with a truck and pizza. That's who you are. I'm not saying forever. I'm saying let's do something wild. We can always annul it if we want. But right here, right now, doesn't this feel more real than anything you had with Cassandra? And it did. Absolutely. So we went through with it. We eloped. 2 courthouse staff members stood as witnesses. Luna wore ripped jeans and a band tee. I showed up in cargo shorts and a hoodie. The clerk told us we were the happiest couple she'd seen all week. We snapped a selfie outside, holding up our marriage certificate, both laughing. Luna captioned it. When you know, you know. We dropped it into the group chat. It exploded instantly. Update 5. My phone overheated from the non-stop notifications. I had to mute it. Patricia called Luna, screaming so loudly I could hear her voice across the room. You stole your cousin's fiancé. He wasn't her fiancé anymore, Aunt Pat. She made sure of that when she picked Ezra. Luna shot back. Patricia shrieked like a banshee. Cassandra then texted me. You married my cousin? You've lost your mind. This is psychological warfare. I replied. No. Psychological warfare is secretly cheating for 8 months and trying to invite your ex to our wedding. Her comeback. I'm going to sue you for emotional damage. Good luck with that, I said. Surprisingly, her dad, Robert, called to congratulate us. I'm disappointed in how Cassandra handled this. Luna's a good girl. Treat her right. I promised I would. He also mentioned Cassandra was moving back in with them because she'd been fired. Fired? For what? I asked. Turns out she was romantically involved with 3 co-workers. HR found out when she tried to put all of them down as emergency contacts. I couldn't help but laugh, but the best response came from Ezra himself. Dude, I had no idea she was stringing me along too. She told me you two were basically over. I'm sorry, I replied. You still showed up knowing she was engaged. Fair. But marrying her cousin? That's savage. Diego chimed in. From almost marrying a manipulator to eloping with her cooler cousin, upgrade of the century. When's the real reception? Even my mom eventually softened. So Luna's the one with the purple hair? I liked her. She complimented my potato salad. Cassandra said it had too much mayo. Final update. Here's how everything landed. Cassandra is back living with her parents, jobless, and word is neither Ezra nor Jordan wants anything to do with her anymore. She started a blog about surviving narcissistic abuse, but it only has 4 bot followers. She once tried showing up at Luna's tattoo studio, but her co-workers, giant no-nonsense artists, told her to leave. She now posts cryptic quotes about betrayal daily. No one interacts. Patricia refuses to speak to us. Instead, she mailed us an invoice for damaging the family's reputation. We framed it and hung it in the bathroom. Robert, on the other hand, quietly sent a wedding gift, a fancy coffee maker with a card that read, "You two make more sense." He sometimes drops by Luna's studio, mostly to escape Patricia and Cassandra. Ezra even posted a public apology. Cassandra had been telling him we were in an open relationship. He's in therapy now, which honestly good for him. As for us, Luna and I are still married. Not out of revenge, but because it turns out we're actually great together. She makes me laugh every day. She's teaching me to tattoo. I'm terrible, but she's patient. I'm helping her with the business side of launching her own studio. We got a new apartment, decorated with her artwork and my books. It works. We even had a small reception last week. Just close friends and the few family members still on speaking terms with us. Diego gave a speech about how only I could turn a disaster into something beautiful. Luna just raised her glass and said, "Thanks for choosing chaos with me." The old wedding venue wouldn't refund our deposit, so we turned it into a charity event for the art program Luna volunteers at. Raised $15. Cassandra ranted online about us, stealing her day for attention. The charity publicly thanked us and tagged her. She deleted the post. The wedding chat still exists, but now it's just memes and life updates. Cassandra and Patricia left. No one noticed for 2 weeks. Recently, Luna and I got matching tattoos. Not names, we're not idiots. But the GPS coordinates of that mountain courthouse. The artist asked our story, and when we told him, he said, "This is the best revenge story I've ever heard." But to me, it wasn't revenge. Not really. It was about choosing happiness over appearances. Choosing real over fake. Choosing someone who had my back instead of stabbing it. Just yesterday, Cassandra messaged me from a new number. "I hope you're happy." I wrote back, "I am. Thanks for setting me free." Then blocked her. When I looked up, Luna was working on a dragon tattoo for a client. She glanced at me, winked, and said, "No regrets." "Well won." "What's that?" I asked, not realizing sooner what was right in front of me. I laughed. She threw a paper towel at me. "Cheesy. You love it." "Yeah, I do." And that's the end. No dramatic finale, no fireworks. Just moving forward with someone who actually shows up. Someone who brings pizza when you need help. Someone who defends you when you're not around. Someone real. Thanks for sticking with me through this wild ride, Reddit. Remember, when people show you who they are, believe them. And when someone shows you who they've always been, marry them in a mountain courthouse in cargo shorts. Edit 1. Since everyone keeps asking, yes, we're still married. No, Luna isn't pregnant. Yes, her family's still annoyed, but they're warming up. No regrets. Edit 2. Cassandra saw this post. She's threatening to sue me for defamation. My lawyer. Yes, I have one now. Laughed for a full minute. Truth is the ultimate defense. Edit 3. Luna wants everyone to know her tattoo studio opens next month. If you mention this story, you'll get a discount. She's calling it the Choose Chaos Special. And honestly, I adore this woman.